Hi guys, welcome to a little get ready with me. I miss talking to you guys, and the last get ready with me did so well, and I loved all the positive comments that you guys left. So I was like, oh my god, I want to like keep doing these like little girl chit chats. They're really therapeutic for me, and it's like I love doing my makeup for you guys. It's so fun. But yeah, let's do my makeup today. We are first going to take off this scarf. I've had my edges setting for about an hour. That's like the new thing I do. If I know I have an event at night, I'll like set my edges around 4 p.m. So by the time that I have to like take it off and like do a get ready with me or a video, the edges will have been set. And honestly, the best edge control ever is the edge booster, the red bottle from Amazon. Honestly, I don't think it matters what bottle you get, but I know they have different holds. I really like the red bottle. I don't know what hold that is off the top of my head, but I love it so much. And then I'm just using this Pixie Rose Glow Toner. Guys, I am so grateful. I never thought I would be complaining about this because I don't even get that much compared to people who I know get so much. But the PR is so much. And the reason why it wasn't so much before is because first of all, I just happen to be getting more. That's number one. Number two, I used to live with family that would just like take the PR all the time, and I used to live around my friends. I still have people to give PR to, but then it's like tricky. I'm gonna give a lot of it away soon. That was the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Priming Glow Serum. The Sephora Savings event is coming soon, so I really pray to God that this video gets posted before the sale's over, so you guys have like, you know, things to reflect on, because I freaking love makeup so much. We are getting ready for an event today. I'm going to this brewery event for these influencers. The key to life right now is to say yes to everything. And you guys, I made a big old cup of matcha. And I have lots of products I want to try today if I get around to trying them, because sometimes like I'll have so many products to try in a video and I try not one because my brain automatically goes into talking and like reaches for the products I use every single day. This is the Got to Be Brow Gel. It's $8. Honestly, the hold is pretty nice. It's from Ulta. I got it from Ulta. I think this is one of the best products they've ever made. Oh my goodness, you guys. Guess what I found out I just got invited to? I'm not going to this tonight. Oh, let me tell you what event I'm going to tonight. You see me, that's how my brain is. The event I'm going to tonight is this event with like this creator. I forget. Yeah, this creator. And I guess she's opening the first ever brewery in New York City as a woman. Like the first woman-owned brewery in New York City. I don't know what the vibes are, but I don't say no to anything unless I genuinely can't go, or I genuinely do not feel like I can get anything out of this. But there are events that I don't know if I can get anything out of it, but I'm still gonna go because you never know what friends are gonna meet. Because I'm like, I don't go just to like, see me, I like talking to people. That's how you know I'm an extrovert. I genuinely like talking to people and like learning new experiences. I believe that talking to someone new will make you learn something new every single day, and not even outright in the way that they say it, but just learning like from body language or something they say or something, whatever. You learn things from people. God put people on this earth for a reason, and it's so we could learn. So I love being a learner of life. Yeah, we're gonna put on my favorite foundation at the moment. I've only used it twice and I'm absolutely in love, but the wear was amazing. Where are ya? I just moved to. Feast your eyes on this Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. This is truly the best foundation I think I've used in 2025. The best foundation I used in 2024 was the About Face foundation. That is like the best foundation ever, especially if you're on a budget. But this one is truly something else. It's really fluid. It's buildable. It's light on the skin, and product goes on it so beautifully. And the shade matching is, this is not the right brush. Maybe I'll use this brush, but that brush had residue of like old things. But this foundation is truly that girl, and a little bit truly goes a long way because it blends out so easily, and it's so even on the skin. Should I move my hair out of the way? I don't really mind, but I think I will. My little Lord Farquaad ponytail. Very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys, I started therapy the other day for the first time ever, and I really liked it. Wait, that's a lie. I didn't start therapy for the first time ever. If you've been here for a long time, you know that couldn't be farther from the truth. I started with a new therapist in New York City, which I've never had a therapist since I've been here. I moved here and I've been kind of giving myself some mental counsel and talking to my friends. And it's been nice and all, but there's always gonna be things that you feel like you have to keep to yourself, or that you're ashamed to say out loud, but you know that, you know, where things start is when you do say it out loud. So I wouldn't even say that I was picky, you guys. Like, I was trying so hard to find something. Okay, this is concealer but I'm trying it today as contour, even though I usually use bronzer. Also, you guys, I'm nervous. I'm not even nervous. I'm nervous for him because today well, actually, let me finish my original point. But yeah, so you see how I speak. It's crazy. I started with a new therapist. My requirements were very simple, Black, and someone that I get along with, because at the end of the day, there's just experiences people will never understand if they are not Black. And especially like when you're online, your Blackness is always going to be under the microscope. That's not even what I like struggle with. For me, I'm just like, I have so many issues mentally, and I was like, I just need someone to talk to. Okay, this is cute. I've never really, oh my God, I don't really use concealers as contours because I don't need to. Like, I always just use like a contour. I use a bronzer, but it was beautiful. It was very, very gorgeous. Like, that blended out beautifully. I think I would just prefer my normal NARS Laguna bronzer. I use the shade 05. It's just like this beautiful bronze tone. But you know, it's always good to go to therapy. Whenever women are asking me like how I'm so confident or how I'm so sure in myself, a lot of it is therapy, like a lot of it. Because although I've always known who I was, therapy really helps me stay grounded. And it's just like, nobody can fuck with you if you're constantly working on yourself. Seriously. I'm a very, 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 very big believer in that. No one can fuck with you if you know who you are. Because how are they fucking with you? Because they know you're not sure in yourself. They know that you have a rocky foundation. And it's just like, I don't have a rocky foundation. I'll have rocky days. I'll have rocky periods. I'll have rocky months, hell. But one thing I can always be sure in is I know who I am. And sometimes like that's not enough though. Sometimes you need to talk it out. Sometimes there's things on my mind. Sometimes like there are behaviors that I'm doing and I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. And that's something I really, really like about therapy, because there is always something that you can work on, honestly and truly, especially when your job is being on the internet. So it's really interesting. It's really, really fun. I love it. But you know, there was situations happening recently and I'm like, could really use a friend right now. Could really use someone in my life right now. And I'm so, so, so happy. She was telling me, like, we had our first meet the other day, really recently, like within the last week. And she was like, wow, you really seem sure in yourself and you really seem to know what kind of person you are. I was like, I do know what kind of person I am, but I also know that I'm the type of person that doesn't like to exhibit emotion sometimes. And it's like, I'm a human and I want to. So that's also another reason. I like having my cheeks super, super pink. And I like almost bringing the blush into my under eye because it makes it brighter, like my concealer. I love laying it down. Very gorgeous. I always put my blush first because it just works. I got invited to Sadie Sink's Broadway musical. I mean, it's not her. She's just starring it. It's like called John Proctor, the Villain or something. And it like debuts. And I think I'm going opening day. I'm really excited. And then they're going to have like an after party. And I'm really excited because number one, I've never been to a Broadway show. Wait, pause. We're going to try this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. And it's a 24-hour wear. I've already tried it twice and I really liked it. So we're gonna try it a third time because I can't say if anybody can buy it until I've tried it 3 times. I shade matched perfectly. Like, this is my perfect concealer shade. This is 7W. And then we're gonna try this Say concealer in the shade 20 on my forehead. That's like a darker shade. Actually, it's not that much darker. I guess I'm trying 2 new concealers today. They're damn near the same shade. I love Say so much. I've tried their concealers multiple times, but this is a new shade. And then we're gonna set this with the Morphe setting spray because this is the best setting mist ever. Like, literally ever, you guys. It's not a final step spray. It's an in-between spray. I will say that. Do not use this to set your makeup completely unless it's an emergency. Huda Beauty sent me a fan. Anyways, so yes, I was invited to my first ever Broadway play. I hope to see a musical one day. I really wanted to see Othello, but I think I'm very grateful because yeah, I really want to see Othello, but I don't have Othello money and I have no connections at all. It's crazy, you guys. Like, pray that I get connections because for someone that talks this much, and that's why I go to all these events, because you never know with connections and stuff for stuff like this. Like, this is what I want to be doing with my Friday, Thursday night, seeing Othello, but I can't afford to see Othello. I think this is God saying, you can't see it. You can't see Denzel Washington. No, but you can see Sadie Sink. I think the opportunity, I'm just so grateful to even be going to a Broadway anything. You guys have never been to one in my life, and I'm so grateful that I can say that. I'm going to one for free, and it's gonna be an after party. You know, at first my roommates were like, will you meet here? I was like, I think not, but guys, last time I went to a Netflix premiere, So it wasn't Broadway, but I went to a Netflix thing, and it was an after party like situation as well. Like I saw the premiere, and at the after party, Angela Bassett, who was in the show, and she wasn't in there, but Amanda Seyfried was also at that party, and she was so sweet, Amanda. I actually didn't get to meet her, even though like I know I could have if I wanted to, but my friend talked to her and she was incredibly sweet. I really wanted to talk to Angela. We were like both waiting in line to meet both of them, and we did. I think it's dried down a lot. I really like this concealer, I think, you guys. The Estee Lauder Double Wear, like, I love it. The problem is, though, with all these sponges is I have to wash every single one. So I can't wait to let you guys know how that goes. No. Oh wait, no, I'm fine. Oh, I used a different concealer today than I was supposed to use. It's not a big deal, but that wasn't the dream. That was not the dream, no. Oh no. That's okay. I think I'm gonna, yeah, no, we're good. It actually blends quite beautifully. This is like the darker shade. I usually use like a lighter shade, but it's actually very beautiful. It's literally gorgeous. I just like will die if I don't have an under eye, and I think that's like, yeah, like a bright one. Okay, we're blending the Say one. I mean, the Say one never disappoints. Like, I'm very familiar with the Say concealer. Gorgeous. And then this is like my thing, okay? If I can find it. This is why I hate filming, because I'm like, I'm about to crash out if I can't find something on camera in front of you guys, like right there and then. Actually, we're gonna go back in with a little more blush. We're gonna try this one from MAC called Plummy, what is it? Plummy Bear. Plummy Bear. So we're just going in with more blush. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm nervous because tonight this guy, so I matched with this guy on Hinge, and he wants to FaceTime me, which is like, ugh, I hate FaceTiming men. I actually don't do it often at all. Like, that's not a normal occurrence for me. This is probably gonna be my first time FaceTiming a man since like September, because this guy talked to me like for like 5 minutes on the phone. And then even before that, oh wow, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And then before that, the last time I FaceTimed a guy was like 3 years before. And again, like I don't face, and then I've never even FaceTimed a guy before that. FaceTiming men, that is not a normal occurrence for me at all. The reason why it's happening is because, I don't know, I was like, I'll see you Saturday, because he was like texting me, and I was like, well, it's nice, but like I have to get back to doing work. Look, he's nice, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you cannot text and like do work and like whatever. This is the Kosas press powder. I go in with press powder first now, and then I go in with my loose setting powder. And so I'm thinking, okay, whatever, like, let's do it. So that's tonight. Because he just wants to make the plans on the phone, and I'm like, why are you not making them by yourself? But I am in this new era where everything kind of goes, like, I'm being open to everything. I don't know. And now if I tell you on the phone that I like sushi, what are you gonna do? Sushi's so good, you guys. This is such a good powder puff. I got it for $4 from Ulta. It's the e.l.f. one. I got it the other day and I'm obsessed with it because it evenly distributes my pressed powder so well. Sometimes I'll like do pressed powder on a puff and it's like so patchy and then like it sticks and clumps, but it also just could be a great concealer as well. But I use this Maybelline pressed powder under my eyes. That's why it doesn't really even matter what the shade of the concealer is, because the pressed powder is like the show here. This is the shade 310, and I like dab some of the excess off. I have to do like an in-depth makeup routine. I feel like I kind of do all the time anyways, because I always am explaining what I'm doing regardless. So hello. That under eye, right. Then I'm gonna go in with this powder today. I've been loving the Kosas Rich Peach powder though. That one, they send it to me. It is so nice. So we really are doing red eye today. Dabbing a lot of the excess off. I don't know what to expect. I guess like I told you guys before, in this era of dating, I'm not looking for anything serious, but like it's difficult because I don't want to have sex with men while I'm not looking for something serious. But if you tell a man that you're not looking for something serious, in their brain, that's automatically like, sex now. So she wants sex, and I'm like, no, I want to get to know someone new, and I want you to say something dumb and do dumb things so I can figure out who I am and how like I handle these experiences. Honestly, that kind of sounds like I'm waiting for a man to bullshit me just so I can learn from it, but like really, I don't know. I guess I owe it to myself to be young and hot before I settle down in my later 20s, right? Because that's when I know I want to settle down. I already, you know, I've said this before. Okay, if my career in entertainment kicks off before 30, like, I don't think I'm gonna settle down as quickly as I do think. But it depends. Like, it really depends how busy I am. It really does. I'm looking for my powders, my other one. Oh, here you are. One Size Loose Setting Powder in Rich or Deep Dark. You know, One Size used to be my favorite makeup brand, but I'm slowly realizing I actually have no problem with One Size. I still think they're an amazing makeup brand. I don't know if they're my favorite anymore, but not for anything bad. I don't know. I've tried so many other makeup brands since I've considered them my favorite like 3 years ago. So also, you guys, me and my friends, it's rough, but we are praying for Coachella tickets. I can't afford Coachella tickets, and I've already decided if a brand flies me out to Coachella, like with a +1 all inclusive, we'll go. But if they just give me the tickets and then I have to pay for the flights and a place to stay, we're not going because, or at least I'm not going because I've already done that last year. They just gave me tickets and I had to pay for everything. It was fine. I wasn't oppressed by any way, means, shape, or form. Like, it was fine. Me and my friend, we had a great time. Seriously, everything was great. I think for me, how I feel is that I just think I've worked my ass off, and it feels like a slap in the face and like almost disrespect if I pay to go myself, knowing these brands are taking way less for a lot more, simply. Like, and I'm like, I just can't. Like, I sound like a bitter hater, but truthfully, I've put in the work. Also, just money. The fuck? Like, I'm not even getting paid as much as my peers in the industry, and now I have to pay for my own place and to stay, make bomb ass content because I work my ass off. Like, I work my ass off with content. Like, editing, I have tried my hardest. I do my hardest. We try our hardest. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna stress. It's gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be okay. A new tip that I've learned is, so I keep my under eyes baking for as long as possible, but I immediately go in and wipe the bake off under my cheeks and on the rest of my face, because what I didn't realize is leaving setting powder to stay actually creates a lot of, what's the word, like brightness. It makes, the longer you leave it there, the brighter it gets. And I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be bright. I just want the effect of it being like, you know, set. And then so my mutual's like, oh, it's because you have to remove the powder immediately. Like, set it for like 30 seconds, then remove the powder. But with your under eye, the more you know, like, I do a bright powder so it can stay. So like, the more I leave it, I'm like, wait, that's tea. That's literally tea. I'm really excited because the blush I want to try. I'm so excited to try it. Say Beauty sent me this pink case, you guys. It is so cute. Look at this blush brush they sent me. I love blush. I want to try, but I don't know what blush I'm trying because they sent me this one in Grazy, and then I got Kosas also sent me this one. This is called like Adrenaline. I think I'm gonna do like a bright pink blush look today. I feel like it. Bright pink blush, dark brown lip liner, I think is the vibe today. But we're gonna use this blush brush they sent me. I love Kosas' packaging. This is the shade Adrenaline. Ooh, yes. I'm obsessed. I love those POVs where it's like influencers when they're trying on new products. I'm like, I'm obsessed. Honestly, I was thinking the other day about how I live a boring influencer life, but it's not boring to me because like waking up in the morning and making myself a latte, getting to work out and like getting to pay for it, getting to go to an event and like meeting new people and making money the way I do, it is my wildest dream. And honestly, I know they're not talking about me. I know they're talking about skinny white girls, but whew, I don't care. I just use the brush that I use for foundation under my eyes. Stop, I'm not thinking. We're good. Damage control is here. I kind of like this. I think what I struggle with my looks these days is like, oh my God, you guys, like I kind of ruined my under eye on this side, but I feel like nobody's gonna see it. Is I need it to be like bronzier, like I need more bronze. I don't think can you guys recommend bronzers that like they're bronzing? Because I don't think it's a matter of like keep going in for more. I think it's like a matter of like, I don't know, like I just don't have a dark enough shade, but I'm like, but these are the bronzers that work for my skin tone. We're using the Makeup Forever powder foundation. Yeah, this one is showing up. I like this one. I use it as a bronzer sometimes, even though like I don't use it as regular foundation, I use it as bronzer. But look at this blush. I fucking love it. Hello. Hi. I just know the minute I go in with more blush, that's when I lose it. But yes, like perfect. You guys have to let me know what you want me to talk about in these future ones. I feel like today was definitely a more chill one. I just really wanted to get ready with you guys, truthfully. Oh my God, gorgeous. I really like this. I feel like being a crazy person, I think I'm gonna mix it with this like Say Beauty and Grazy. It's like very light, so I'm like curious on how it'll show up on my skin because I'm like, that's incredibly light and small. These products are so small. Like it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. Hopefully it'll last forever, but like this from Milani would be $8. Okay, yeah, it's around the same shade as I suspected. If anything, it's like sparklier. See, I'm getting crazy now. I'm getting crazy with the blush now. I got crazy. Also, you guys, Victoria's Secret sent me this little zip up. I never thought in my life I would receive Victoria's Secret PR. That is so cool. Okay, I always do like beauty marks. I just got my graduation tickets, you guys. I'm stressed to go back home because maybe in another video, but I'm not, there's things going on at home and I'm not ready to confront them. And I know that whether I like it or not, I'm gonna have to confront it when it's time for me to walk that stage. Why does everyone want to make my life hard? Like, why does my life have to be hard? Why? For fun? Like, did I do something for it to have to be bad for fun? Like, what did I do? We're gonna set this. Telling you, seriously, the best in-between setter. I usually get smile lines, but when I use this in-between, setting your makeup period, maybe it's not even this product, but I know I can vouch for this one. Setting your makeup period in between makeup is very important. Actually, I'll just do my mascara first because genuine makeup's taking forever. What did I do? I'm also very grateful because I've just been invited to oh, I saw this, wait, actually I'm gonna show you first. I saw this one TikTok, they're like, this is how you curl your lashes. Curl the base first, then curl the middle, but I don't really have a middle because they're so short, so I'm just gonna do the tips. So it's curl the base, the middle, and then the tip. That's what she said. But I don't have a middle, so I'm just gonna do the tip. Whatever, girl, what the fuck ever. I don't know at this point. What did I group? I'm silly today. I want to bring my podcast back so bad, but I will admit I'm a little bit stuck. I'm like, what were people even listening to before? Like, I have friends that are like, oh yeah, I used to listen to your podcast. I was like, you did? Fan behavior. Also, another thing about friends, guys, I love when my friends hang out with each other. One time I was in LA like 4 years ago and I was out with a friend and I was supposed to meet this other friend, but I remember they went to the same college. They both went to UCLA. So I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? So I like texted this girl that I was supposed to hang out with and I was like, hey, I have a friend that I was hanging out with for the day and she doesn't know that I'm asking you this, but I'm just curious, how would you feel about her coming along? She also goes to UCLA, you know, she's Black as well. I think like it'd be cool if you guys met, just because you never know, especially because they were freshmen. They were just starting out school. And she was like, oh my God, I would freaking love that. Like, I think that's such a good idea. Bring her, like the more the merrier. I brought her, y'all, 3 years later. Not only are they closer as friends than they were with me, which is fine, because like we were all like, whatever, like mutuals mostly on TikTok too. They were like sorority sisters and they go to every concert together. They travel together. They are best of friends. And it just, every time I see them together on social media, it makes me so happy. And then like I had another friend like I was talking to the other day and he's like, I need friends like in LA, and I was like, you should talk to my friend blah blah blah. Based on the way that he's describing these other interactions, I was like, I think you would like her a lot more, because number one, I hang out with her, so she is somewhat normal. And he's like, I'd love to hang out with her, and like they're gonna hang out. I think on that I did the Fenty one. On this eye I'm gonna try the Max Stack mascara because I'm curious. I love receiving makeup PR. It's just like my wildest dreams, you guys. I'm so grateful. Yeah, they're friends. And then I guess like people are like, I don't like when my friends mingle. I don't like when friend groups mingle. And I see from my friends' point of views. Oh, I guess I should curl. I don't really care. I think I see from my friends' point of views like what they're talking about, like not like mingling and like why they don't want to mingle. But for me, y'all need to mingle because if you're all my friends, then you know how rock bottom it can get. Like I think my friends are like, oh, like the whole thing is like I say some things to this friend group that I don't say to that friend group, but I'm like, no, when you're my friend, that's why I have so few friends. When you're my friend, we say everything. Not we, but me. Like I say every single thing, every inappropriate thought, every cancelable action will be said out loud because you're my friend. And that's why you just can't go around calling everyone a friend. All this to say, I love when my friend, you know, another thing, what I love about my friends, like whatever getting together, is you never know. You never freaking know. You never know when something bad happens. Oh, T. You never know. Something bad might happen to you one day, and it's important that your friends know each other, you know? I hope nothing bad does happen, but it's nice when the people in the community you built know each other. It's like your friend-in-law. You guys never just ask like how your friend-in-laws are, like, oh, how's so-and-so? It's like, oh, she's great. She was actually just like talking about you today. I was like, oh, what were we talking about? Friend-in-laws are important. Oh, I hate that I have to open this, but I can't find my other pencil, so this is crazy. I love this pencil so much. This is Makeup Forever Dimensional Brown. I hate that I have to open a new one, but Yep, that's Ray. And then I just line my lips all with this. I think when it comes to friendships, I'm very adult. I'm very, very, very adult. And I'm just grateful to say that my friends, all of them, know all my faces. And if there's a person that calls themselves a friend of mine, but they feel like they don't know me, then you must be an acquaintance, because listen, I've got to be able to say everything I need in front of you. We're gonna add more brown liner after. I'm gonna put in like the middle first. And in the lips, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Blush Brown. Okay, we have to put the final setting spray. This is truly, for $10, this is a really, 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 really good setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Valuable Setting Spray. I will say there's not a lot of product, but for $10 and it's lasted me a month, I think it's pretty good, like $10 a month. I don't think that's bad. This is the 3-second setting mist, and you guys, this is definitely not an in-between spray. I made that mistake. Do not use this spray in between layers. This is definitely a last step setting spray. I repeat, this is a last step, sealable, cement proof, waterproof, rainproof, freaking every Santa Claus known to fiction proof setting spray. Do not use this in between layers. This is the best last step setting spray, truly. And it just like came out. And it's better to use this up and down, because the way that the spray works is that like it kind of comes in like a triangle faucet. So it's just better to spray up and down. It's kind of like a garden hose. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to you guys with the final look. Okay, you guys, we are finished getting ready. I'm gonna show you my outfit. I'll show you my outfit because it's pretty cute. Ready? We're wearing this skirt from Tiger Mist, and then we're wearing this top from ASOS. And then these shoes are from Urban Outfitters. It's very cute. The face card is obviously not declining if you have a screen in front of you. I'm really excited to go. I honestly don't know anything what to expect. I just love leaving my house and having a reason to do it. So that's all for me. I hope you guys really liked this video. Please subscribe if you liked this and you want to hear more girl chats in the future. Please comment topics you want me to touch upon. Honestly, I pretty much talk about anything. This was more chill, but I love talking about anything and everything with you guys, especially with the way the world is going. But bye guys. Love you. Thank you so much. Follow my Instagram.